Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Forces. In the last part we took down the Death Egg, and now that we have done so, we've opened up another secret level, namely Laser Cannon 1, which we're going to be taking on right now to kick off this new video. So yeah, basically, maybe just to use this opportunity to... Even though this is actually, do you know what? Let's not use this opportunity for anything, because if I've learned anything, it's that this game is probably the worst game to be trying to actually explain things. It actually is the worst one. Of all the LPs I have for me to try and make the state of the channel addresses or whatever, this is the worst one possible. Of all, compared to what I could do, Pokemon Blue, where there's nothing but downtime and where I just do nothing but feck around playing Pokemon and having battles where I have nothing better to do than just talk. Oh my god, I didn't think that was going to hit me. I don't know why I was so naive. I didn't think that was going to hit me either. I was really naive again. Okay, I'm actually afraid of dying here because I couldn't understand how that was working there for a second. But yeah, of all the LPs that I'm doing, Pokemon Blue and Shenmue 2, and then there's Animal Crossing and shit like that. Of all the LPs that I could choose to be maybe I'll no way Jose am I going near that drill fuck again. Of all the LPs that I could pick to be well, just to take this opportunity to talk about my channel, no way am I even going to try that, because it's just too hard to keep a discussion going, or let alone a train of thought, or to keep the other way around, to keep a train of thought going, let alone any sort of discussion, meaningful discussion whatsoever.
The Phantom Ruby's signal has gotten much weaker.
This should effectively put a stop to the Doctor's greatest weapon.
The Sonics have made an opening for us. We can't just let that go to waste.
Vector's voice, what is up with that? We can't just let it go to waste.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Time to settle the score.
Now that the Phantom Ruby is out of the way, we can finally smash Eggman into an omelet.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't count your chickens before you smash your eggs.
I do not think that means what you think it means,
Rouge is
Rouge.
right. The fact that Eggman and Infinite are still around means we can't let our guard down.
Yeah, that Infinite seemed to be getting a bit sassy.
I just want everyone to get home safely, okay?
All right, fine. Everyone get your game face on.
Amy's priorities, it's I don't really care about saving the world, I just want my home slice to get home safely, that's all that matters to me. But yeah, so I'm just going to give up on trying to make any sort of a sensible train of thought here, because I think the only thing that's the only thing that makes sense to do is to just talk about how fun the game is. I think that's the only thing that makes sense here. I have no idea what that's there for, but who cares? Oh, I really like this music. It reminds me a little bit of Sonic Colors, so the way it's just really bubblegummy and just in your face and just pure sugar infused speed is what it is. That's why you've got to love it. This is a really fun Sonic Colors style section as well. No, I missed the ring. Speaking of Sonic Colors, as I was saying in the last part, the way I feel the Wisp bombs are a fun way. Okay, well, that was a bad idea, jeez. I was here going oh well, the only reason they'd be giving us the Wisps is so that we can use them to go really fast on this metropolitan highway, and then go speeding off the wall, Wario on the wall. So yeah, you actually have to be careful when it comes to doing that. But yeah, as I was saying, the Wisp bombs are a fun way of keeping the Wisps in the oh, this makes me feel nervous as fuck, this does. And that was a good, so basically in that part it was absolutely harmless, but we'll get up to parts later on where, like, if you're not careful, those, like, platforms will just, like, run you into spikes, like here, where you've got to, like, be careful. So, like, whereas I think, like, the wisp bombs are a good idea for, like, keeping, like, the wisps as, like, a part of the series. Showed, like, the way, when, like, chows appeared, suddenly they were, like, in every game in the series. Whereas I think, like, the wisp bombs are, like, a good way of doing that. I've got to say, I am not the biggest fan of, like, I don't get the idea of, like, keeping the, oh, do I have to, like, come all the way back here? Jeez, okay. I don't get, like, the idea of, like, keeping the wisps as being the source of, like, Sonic's boost power or whatever, because, like, it just doesn't make sense to me, if you know what I mean. Like, it made sense in, like, in Sonic Colors, because that was, like, the whole premise of the game was that, like, the wisps were being used by Dr. Robotnik as, like, as his, like, source of power, and that was the whole, like, that was the whole point of the game, was that they were being used as, like, a power source by him or whatever. But, like, in this, like, having the wisps serve that function just doesn't really, like, fit in any sort of, like, meaningful way whatsoever. Like, so, to be honest, I'm not sure where they were going with that. Like, they might as well have just made it rings, if you know what I mean, because at least rings have some sort of, like, provenance in the Sonic series, you know? Like, if they had just made it rings, it's like, oh, well, when Sonic gets rings, well, he has power and he's able to boost. But in this, it's like, oh, well, there are wisps here as well, and there's no real meaning as far as the plot is concerned for the wisps to be there, but we're gonna have them in there anyway. So whereas the wisps are, like, the wisp bombs are different because it's like they're inspired by the design of the wisps or whatever, which is just cool. And which is, like, a nice way of including them. Oh my god, that's pretty cool, actually. That's not. That's pretty cool too, I've got to say. We might be, like, changing up her outfit here. So the, like, the wisps as, like, a power source for your, like, boost power, I just don't get where that's coming from. Like, I just don't, like, I don't get it as a concept in this game because it doesn't really fit in story-wise like it did in Sonic Colors. So, yeah. That's just another little, like, critical comment, you know, because, like, I know, like, I love this game and I'm a huge Sonic series fan in general, but, like, that doesn't mean I can't, like, call out things that I think are kind of, like, misjudgments, creative misjudgments, if you know what I mean. So seeing as we got, like, what did I get? Well, I got a wisp bomb that I don't care. Bring me your next terrible gift. Jeez. I got a load of shit. No, what I got was, like, that cool jacket that I wanted to try on. This one. Cute! Look how cute I look! There must be, like, some bodysuit that'll look like... No. That'll look like halfway... No. Look, I can be, like, a 10.6.8 snow leopard or whatever. There must be, like, some... No, you see, that has, like, the red... That's, like, the shadow costume, and that has, like, the red parts on it. I don't really want, like, the stripes. I just want, like, a normal block color, if you know what I mean. But that's actually cool, actually, like, the jacket and the camouflage pants, but it's, like, not as cool as it could be. And, like, the shorts will just look dumb as well. Like, is there anyone that's just, like, pure black? Yeah, I don't know about that either. See, they, like, change your, like, species and all that shit. It's like, I don't want to, like, change my species necessarily. I think that's the closest, but I'll have to, like, see about, like, changing those shoes as well, because no way am I going, like, wearing flip-flops with that. No. It'll have to be some sort of sensible looking thing. No, not girls' shoes. Or, like, some sort of a boot or something to make it look like now I'm going, like, all trendy boy is what I am. It's like, now that I've, like, found my place in their team, now it's time for me to be all trendy. Funnily enough, I think those boots are probably the best looking option. Like, the brown ones. but actually they kind of just look kind of big. Like, I don't get like why they're so big. Or these ones? No. See, it's funny, I think like those brown boots are probably like the best ones, because that's like the style of the time, you know? And then like the gloves. Is there like any other watch that looks different to that, or will I just go with like regular? So I think that's pretty sweet looking, like that's pretty cool. Like in the grand scheme of things. I look like a trendy boy, like seriously. It's like now that I'm gaining the respect of the crew, it's like I've got to look the part. Time to move on to null space, whatever the fuck that is when it's when it's at home. Get a load of my new trendy avatar.
Sonic. Glad you could make it to your funeral.
Tails, what the fuck are you doing here?
Do it!
There's a new sidekick in town.
What is that? Har har! That, my spiky little predator, is null.
I love the way he calls him his
It's a
frenemy.
little something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
These used to be big, strong hands. Trendy avatar to the rescue.
You'll be sucked in too!
No! Well, at least we'll have each other.
But we destroyed the Phantom Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source of my weapons, I decided to learn from my mistakes. I had a backup power source created under Metropolis.
Tails is just like, what? He just looks like so crushed because it's like all my calculations and plans are worth shit.
This isn't where we were meant to end up.
Okay, so this is
Let's
the
head
null
back.
space,
Everyone
which is
wait
like
for us.
a really cool looking level, which lasts all of about like 10 seconds. Like, cause all you do is like this double boost.
Keep it up, partner.
Like my
Nothing
trendy
can do
avatar
to us at
partner
max
and
power.
Sonic.
Not even null space.
And like you get to the end of that like area. And you do get to like this really cool kind of like gravity sort of place then, and oh my god, I'm so glad I like updated my character's look, because I am looking trendy as all get out. Like seriously, we are on point today. Sonic and whatever his name is, Rookie. Well, I suppose Harry. Well, look, it's me actually. Well, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like I used the wrong button. I was trying to use the like the Wisp on the asteroid, because it's like you can play as Sonic any day of the week. I want to play as Harry. Look at like my little like asteroid buddies just like out behind me and everything like that. Seriously, like I'm like the trendiest looking avatar character. There we go. Take this, shitheads. And what I love about this is, oh, geez, thanks for like landing on my head. What I love about this as well is that like for the whole level, fist bump plays. Like, and I don't care what you say, like I know just as well as the next guy that fist bump is like a cheesy piece of trash music. But I like, one of the things I love about Sonic is like the cheesy piece of trash songs. Like I can't get enough of like trashy pop sometimes, so just grant me this one like this one morsel of enjoyment, please. Because it's a fun song. Actually, like there's this really like funny video on YouTube that is from like when both Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces were coming out around like the same time. And what it is, it's like that scene from a Goofy movie where like they keep like changing the radio back and forth between like that High Hopes song and like that like rock music that Max is listening to. But like instead of like that High Hopes song and like the music Max is listening to, whatever it is, like they have Fist Bump from Sonic Forces and Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. So it's like Goofy wants to listen to Jump Up Superstar, and like Max wants to listen to Fist Bump from Sonic Forces, and it's so funny. And then like at the end where it like shows like them like uniting, they're both at the Powerline concert or whatever. Like then it's playing like Infinite's theme, like that rap song, while Powerline is dancing and they're dancing with him, and it's just like, I just love the fact that someone even had that idea. Oh, that's like a trendy jacket too. It's like, give me all. Oh my god, and those shoes, I've got to have them. Even though I must say those like boots aren't bad. I think I made like the correct decision there. It's movie time.
Excuse me, boss?
Why does he look so grumpy? He won.
It's impossible to get under the Phantom Ruby's nose, man.
Now you have a reason to look grumpy.
Well, maybe by myself, but I had a little help from my friend. Something you wouldn't understand since you don't have any friends.
This changes nothing.
Oh my god, he is
Still have the last laugh.
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself on the third person.
I love how like Harry is just like, yeah, sure. Oh my god, I can't believe like Dr. Robotnik like smacked poor Orbot upside the head, like seriously. So yeah, like we've actually accomplished quite a bit already. Time to move on to the, oh great, daily mission complete. Time to move on to Imperial Tower, but not before taking on Reverse Block 1, Secret Stage 6, so yeah. But yeah, thanks a million for watching this part of Let's Play Sonic Forces. I will see you again next time. Bye now.